So today's date is August 11, 2017. Time now is 19:44 hours. We're at the Polk County Sheriff's Office in regards to case number 17003-195. Currently, I'm in the interview room with Dean, correct?
Yes.
What's your middle name, Dean?
Lee.
L-E-E?
Right.
And your last name?
S-W.
S-W.
E-R.
E-R.
M-A-N.
How do you pronounce that?
Swerman.
Swerman? Okay. It's almost like it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, Dean, like I told you, since we're sitting in here, you're in handcuffs. You're not free to leave. This is being recorded. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you without cost before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any statements. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Dean. Do you know why you're here?
No.
Okay. No idea? Okay. Well, I got a call, I want to say about 1 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
Okay, this afternoon from a concerned parent. That their daughter was having some communications with a guy that they felt was inappropriate. Okay? Does that ring a bell at all? Nothing?
Really?
No? Okay. So the communications, anyway, that were happening, so from that point on, I guess, that's when I started investigating this case. Okay? That doesn't ring a bell at all for you?
I was in Austin at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
At 1 o'clock this afternoon, you were in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's Austin, Minnesota?
Right.
Okay. What were you doing in Austin?
Visiting
Visiting.
my grandson.
Okay. So I assume he lives down there then?
Yeah, yes, it.
Okay, with his parents or?
Yeah, he's in a group home.
Group home? Which group home?
I can't think of it right now.
I'm not familiar with Austin. Is there a landmark that's close to it, or like a restaurant? Or?
Probably right down there a couple of times, I don't recall.
Okay. Okay, so before we do that, I got your cell phone here and I got your wallet here. Is there any cash in this wallet?
Yes.
Okay, let's go through it. I want to count it while we're here. Okay, so I got 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is there more cash in here somewhere?
No.
Okay, so we got $63. Is there anything else in here?
As far as
Anything illegal?
it's all legal in there.
Okay. The only reason I asked if there's anything illegal in your vehicle in the center console was a pipe that looks like it contained methamphetamine residue. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any substances in here?
No.
No? Okay. So that pipe is yours then?
Yes.
Okay. Have you smoked that tonight?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Is there more substances in your vehicle that we need to know about?
No. Maybe a little pot.
Because I know the officers that are out there on scene are drafting a search warrant for your vehicle. So if there's something there, it just makes it easier for everybody.
There's probably a gram of pot in there.
Okay, where would that be?
I think it's in the bag in the back.
A bag in the back of the vehicle? Like all the way in the back or like that seat?
There's a Walmart bag they stuck at Walmart.
Okay. Where'd you stop at Walmart?
Sucks there.
What did you get there?
Some personal items.
Like?
Some massage oil. Some body oil.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Stuffed animal, I think.
Okay. Is that really your Social Security card?
Yes.
I don't know that I've ever seen one like that.
Oh, it's
Sorry. Wasn't a dagger at your hand. I just hadn't seen one like that.
Yeah, there's somebody came out with in paper.
That looks more official than, whoops, I put it back in there. So what do we say, 63, right? All right, the vehicle that you were driving, is that your vehicle?
Yes, the bank's.
The bank's? In other words, you have a loan on it? Got it. How much would you say the loan is for on it?
Oh, geez, maybe 16.
16,000? What year is it?
2012.
And it was an Equinox, right? Okay, so now your cell phone is an iPhone here, right?
Right.
This is your cell phone? Do you have any other phones?
No.
So this is the only phone you would communicate with? Okay. Is there a password on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, can I have that? No?
Not until I talk to my attorney.
Okay.
A attorney.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I need to, oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just placing it in airplane mode is what I did. Just so you're aware of that. And then I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't ring. So this is going to end up staying with me, okay? Just so you're aware of that. We'll be drafting a search warrant for it. So the reason I ask you for the password is then we don't have to destroy the cell phone to get the data off of it. Otherwise, we got to, in no less terms or no better terms, break it in order to get the card out of there to do that.
Well, can I have an attorney in here right now?
It's Friday night, so more than likely not. So that's where that's at.
What am I being arrested for, I guess?
Okay, so what you're being arrested for is you're being arrested for online solicitation of a minor. Okay, remember how I said I got a report from a parent, and that parent was concerned about some communication their daughter was having with an unknown individual. Okay, what is your phone number?
320-808-8747.
8747. Okay. And the number that they were talking to this person on was 320-808-8747. Okay. Do you know a person by the name of Dakota?
I've heard her name now.
Okay. Were you talking with her today?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how we ended up getting involved. Okay. So there was some communication between you and her, it sounded like maybe this morning, in which some sexual things were discussed. Is that fair to say?
She brought it up, yeah.
Okay. And what did you describe to her?
A massage, I guess.
A massage?
Yeah.
Okay, like what type of a massage?
Just a body massage.
Okay. Was there any talk about sex?
On her side there was.
Okay. Explain that to me.
She kept pushing that she wanted to have sex, and I wasn't really interested in that I wasn't into my pleasure. It was more into her pleasure than anything.
Okay. And what do you mean by your pleasure is more into her pleasure? What do you mean by that?
Well, just a body massage was all that was going to be involved. There wasn't going to be any sex or penetration or...
Okay. So
she brought up the sex with this other guy that she had been with, and a blowjob and sex, I guess, she said, if I remember right.
Okay. So prior to that, I've seen, I would say, the majority of the text messaging, okay, because I've got her phone. So prior to her bringing that up, there was some discussion about her straddling your head and so-called teasing your mouth. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. I guess I told her. She came across real innocent as to describing stuff. Fun stuff, I guess she called it.
Okay.
And I said, what kind of fun stuff? And I said, well, she says, what kind of fun stuff are you into? And then I told her the fun stuff that I was into.
Okay. And then, do you remember, was that before or after you were in Austin?
I believe that was in Austin.
It's off. Here, give me that. Do you want to give me the password?
Yeah, just open it up.
You understand you have the right to refuse that, right?
Well, I'm not going to get any turning anyways.
Sorry.
I explicitly asked if she was a cop twice here today.
Okay.
Both times this person who was on the other end lied.
Okay.
Specifically, it was a setup lie.
Okay. Was there any... I shouldn't ask you if there was any. There was some communication as far as right away talking about you talking with somebody underage, correct? Was there some communication about that back and forth between the two of you?
The what now?
You had asked her something to the effect of, or told her something to the effect of, you could get in trouble because you were
talking to somebody
that young, right? Okay. Okay. So I got this open.
And again, this person assured me that 2706.
2706. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the password off of it. If you can help walk me through that here. Is that under the passcode?
It should be,
Oops. 2706.
Just turn it off.
Right. Turn passcode off. Turn off. 2706. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I did that right. Okay.
It takes a few seconds before it'll...
So is there, do you want to go into the text messaging now and show me, or do you just tell me? Up here?
Yes.
So this must be the text message? Yeah, it says Dakota. Whoops, the button. Okay, is there anything, on here you want to show me?
As far as where it all started at.
Okay, so let's go there. How did you meet Dakota?
Facebook.
Facebook, and how did that start?
I think I sent an invitation for a friend invite.
So you requested a friend to her, correct?
Yeah, on her profile it said that she was 21.
Okay. So how did you come across her profile?
I believe it was another friend. When you do friends, they suggest friends and so on and so forth.
So this Dakota would have been a friend of a friend?
Right.
Kind of thing? Okay. So her profile says she's 21. You talked to her, right? What does she say?
I think I asked her how old she was. She said she was 11.
Okay.
And I said, oh, man, you're too young. Well, you don't want to talk to me. She said, well, yeah, I'll talk to you. Well, Mom, I'm actually 13.
So you said she was too young?
Yes.
And then she said, you don't want to talk to me?
Right.
And then you said, no, I'll still talk to you.
No, I believe she asked if I still wanted to talk to her after I said that she was just quite young.
Okay. And then, so she says she's 11, and then she changes it to 13. Is that what you said?
Right.
Okay. And then, how did you get to the point where you were texting?
I believe it's one of the texts in there. Maybe it was the one on Facebook or something. She gave me her number and then asked me for mine, and so I posted mine, and then she initiated the text.
So Dakota initiated text. Right? Okay. But you had provided your cell phone number.
Right.
Okay. So then from there, from that point forward, everything was text messaging?
Right.
There was no other apps used or anything like that?
Right.
Okay. When did you first friend request or so-called meet Dakota?
No, it's probably 3 or 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I don't know. Somewhere in there.
Okay, so 3 to 4 days ago you do the friend request, and then you've been chatting with her ever since. Is that fair to say?
Off and on.
Off and on, okay.
Just talking about things, fun. You know, what she did, what I did for work, that kind of stuff. Nothing sexual until she, you know.
Okay, so tonight you're texting Dakota today. From fairly early on today, I would say maybe 5:30ish, you sent her the first text message. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think I said good morning at some point this morning when I
Right.
was leaving or something.
And then the communication, I think, really started going about 8:30ish, roughly, 9 o'clock, 8,
Yeah,
sometime in there.
whenever she texted me back,
Okay. And at that point, what were you doing?
I was on my way to Austin.
So you were driving.
Right.
Okay. So you're on your way to Austin, and you're talking with Dakota as far as what she was doing today. Is that fair to say?
I believe we had talked about what I was doing, what she was going to do, and so on and so forth.
Okay. What did she say she was going to do today?
I believe she said she was going to the beach with a friend.
Okay. Did you ever request pictures from her?
I did ask her for a picture, yes.
Okay. Did you ever send her any pictures?
No.
Okay. Okay, so then this afternoon, after you leave Austin, is about the time I started picking up the investigation. Okay, so you left Austin, and at that point, your communication still, to some extent, was sexual in nature with her, and we're talking about.
Even now, yeah. I mean, we talked about the fair and what she was going to do tonight and what I was going to do tonight. And
When you say fair, you're talking the Stevens County Fair?
yes, that's when she brought up in conversation, yes.
Okay. So you're talking about going to the fair. I know at one point I read something to the effect of you were excited to do some of the things you had talked about previously to her.
No, I believe I asked if she was excited about it.
And what did she say?
I believe she said yes, that she was.
Okay. Did you, I believe at some point you made a comment too that you were excited about thinking about her doing some of the stuff that you had said to her earlier in the day while you were in Austin. Is that fair?
I think I said something like that, yes.
Okay. And I know at one point there was some talk about condoms. Is that one of the things you picked up when you were at Walmart?
No.
No condoms? So is there any condoms in your vehicle at all?
Mm-mm.
No? Just
I hadn't planned on having sex with her.
Okay. Just the body oil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know oral sex was discussed at one point.
I think I asked her if she did oral sex too. I know, in fact, she had mentioned when she was with this other guy that's what they had done.
Okay.
She had given him a blowjob and had sex with him.
And I think at one point, I think it would be fair to say, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that at least it would be inferred from the communication between the two of you that one of the things that you guys potentially were going to do tonight is she was going to do the straddle your face and you would give her oral sex, potentially.
Yes, if she was comfortable with that.
Okay. The teddy bear in there.
I don't have a teddy bear.
Or the stuffed animal, maybe is the best way to put it. Sorry, not a teddy bear. The stuffed animal that's in the vehicle, you got that for her?
No, I just bought it, yeah.
Okay. Did she ask you to get a teddy bear or a stuffed animal or something?
I believe she asked me to get her a teddy bear, yeah.
Okay. And then you said something to the effect of, anything else other than a teddy bear or something like that. I didn't know if were you not able to find a teddy bear?
No, I think it was, she said, give me a teddy bear or something else.
Okay.
And I believe I said, what was the something else?
Did you get an answer?
I don't remember. Pull it up and look.
Okay. And I will.
I'm not.
Okay. As far as, was there some communication as far as doing drugs with her, or at least showing her what 420 was, or something along those lines?
No, I believe I asked her at one point if she had smoked marijuana, and she said no, that she had, and she says, well, what are the effects of that, and or what is it like? And I kind of described to her my thoughts of what it was like, and I think that was about it.
Okay.
I don't remember if I ever asked her if she wanted to try it, or just the fact that I asked her if she had.
Fair enough. Okay. Is there anything you want to add to this statement? Or anything you think is important that I know that maybe I'm leaving out?
Well, I think it's entrapment myself.
Okay. And that'll be a potential argument for you to make in court? So I can only do I can only investigate cases that are before me. So.
Well, you have. You've been looking at it. You looked at her texts, and you'll look at mine, and, you know. I think I asked her a couple, 2-3 times if she was an officer of the law or dealing with the officer of the law. And
okay.
She said no, she wasn't, and proceeded to continue to keep talking the way she was talking.
Okay. But as far as she's a 13-year-old girl, how's a 13-year-old girl going to be an officer of the law?
If she was a 13-year-old girl or not.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been, like I said, the whole thing could have just been entrapment. I don't know.
Anything else you think I need to know?
No.
Okay. It's going to be up to the sheriff, but your vehicle is subject to forfeiture. Okay. So I don't know if that'll happen or not, but like I said, that's going to be up to the sheriff and the county attorney. That's something that you can work out with them. Like I say, we will be executing a search warrant on your vehicle, obviously for that meth pipe and the marijuana. Is there anything else in there that is going to catch us by surprise?
No.
Okay, no weapons or anything like that, right? Okay. And then we'll be doing a search warrant on your cell phone to pull that data off of there. As far as being here communicating with let's just say a 13-year-old girl here by the name of Dakota, do you have a preference for younger girls?
What's that?
Do you have a sexual preference for younger girls or younger kids?
No. It just started out to be conversation. It wasn't anything sexual that I was going to do.
Okay.
You know, and pick her up and go to the fair and bring her home by 11, I think she said her dad said.
Okay, fair enough. Pornography, do you watch pornography?
I watched a little bit, yeah.
Okay, now when you watch pornography, what are some of the terms that you search when you search pornography?
As far as what? Pedophiles, teens, or what?
Anything. Yeah, I don't know what you search. Anything like that.
I don't know. I just usually see what's on the page it opens up that day.
Like, do you go to a specific website, or how do you, I mean...
YouPorn's free.
YouPorn?
Yeah.
Like YOUPORN?
Right.
Okay. So you just go there, and then it's whatever is just on the screen there. You don't search for anything in
particular.
Anything in particular. Okay. As far as your Facebook profile, are the majority of the people on your Facebook page people you know, or are they random people that you just run and chat with from time to time?
I probably don't really chat with anybody there on Facebook.
Okay.
You know, a couple, 2-3 people, that's about it.
So explain to me then what led you to, I'm trying to understand from your side, you see this Dakota's Facebook profile, you friend her and then you start chatting with her, but if you don't chat with anybody else, why Dakota?
I think she was 20, because her profile said that she was 21.
Okay.
That's why I friended her to begin with.
But then right away she said she was 11, or fairly right away, right?
Right. And that's where the conversation just, you know, it was just basic conversation. It wasn't anything sexual until she enticed it, you know.
Okay. All right. Any other questions that you think, or anything else you think I need to know? There's not going to be any child pornography on your phone or anything like that?
No.
He stuttered, so that makes me wonder.
No, I don't. I have very few pictures on there. No.
Okay, well, you understand when we download a cell phone, it takes everything that's deleted. Sometimes we can get that too. Have you looked at child pornography? I mean, am I going to come across some of that stuff?
No, I'm not a pedophile, I'm not a pervert.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying you are. Some people have a preference for stuff like that. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that...
No, I don't have a preference for little kids.
Okay. Okay. So what you're looking at is online solicitation of a minor, the possession of the methamphetamine, paraphernalia, the marijuana.
Should be a minor.
Should be a minor? What do you mean? What do you mean should be a minor?
Well, and so it stated 41 grams is under 41
Oh,
grams.
as far as a minor charge? Yeah, you're right. The marijuana is going to be something that's pretty low on the totem pole. Okay, I can't think of any other questions unless you have something for me. All right, well, in this statement, then, time now is 20:10 on August 11, 2017.